My name is Raul Fuentes. I'm going to be doing wrestling pay-per-view reviews. And today's review, I'm going to be doing this every Wednesday, you guys. So if you guys want to tune in, go for it. I just started my YouTube channel after years of debating with myself, and I have the time now. I might as well take advantage of it, right? The first pay-per-view I'm going to be doing a review on is SummerSlam '88. Quick facts about SummerSlam '88. It was a pay per view taking place in Madison Square Garden with approximately 20,000 people in attendance. Doing color commentary was Gorilla Monsoon, with special guest commentator superstar Billy Graham. How it's going to work is I'm going to break down every single match, give a rating of 1 through 5, 1 being really bad, 5 being really good. So without further ado, let's get to it. So the first match is the Rougeau brothers versus the British Bulldogs. Jack Rougeau and his brother. Jack Rougeau, a lot of people know, was the Mountie, and his older brother. They're both French Canadian wrestlers, very good talent. Versus the British Bulldogs, which is of course the British Bulldog and the Dynamite Kid. Amazing match. I give this match a 4 out of 5. The match was back and forth. Very good starter for a pay per view. I'm saddened by the outcome of it. It became a draw, maybe because of TV time, or maybe because they wanted to extend the feud later on. Moving on, we go to the first singles match of the night: Bad News Brown versus Kim Pantera. Um, I give this match a 3 out of 5. To be honest with you, folks, I've been a wrestling fan since 1987. Um, I never seen a Bad News Brown or a Kim Pantera match until now. I need to go back and analyze it, or maybe see more matches with them so I can give them a fair grade. Then we go to the first interview segment with legendary rest in peace Mean Gene Okerlund interviewing the Mega Powers Hulk Hogan and Macho Man with the lovely Mrs. Elizabeth. Mean Gene asked Hulk Hogan for his thoughts. Hulk Hogan with his legendary, something, Mean Gene. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these promos because if you've been a fan or seen it before, 80s wrestling promos were basically really good, and that's for a later video. Um, Moving on, we have our second singles match: Radish and Rick Rude versus Junkyard Dog. Very good matchup. Radish and Rick Rude being accompanied to the ring by Bobby the Brain Heenan, in my opinion, the best manager ever. Um, Makes his way to a ring with a red robe. Um, Sits in the middle of the ring, basically demands a microphone. Looks to the crowd. He calls out the dudes. Basically calls all the dudes, tells everybody to stand up, all the fat slobs. And then he looks at the women and tells them to look at a man. And this is how a man's supposed to look like. It does a little strip tease. Rick Rude with the win, 4 out of 5 in my opinion. Moving on, we go to a second segment with now Mean Gene interviewing the current Intercontinental Champion, Hockey Talk Man, with manager Jimmy Hart. Mean Gene is asking Honky Tonk Man for his thoughts. He asked him if he's aware that Brutus the Barber Beefcake cannot compete tonight. What is your opinion on it? He basically said he doesn't care. It's an open challenge. Anybody that wants to come out and challenge him for the Intercontinental Championship is welcome to. Side note, Hockey Talk Man was a champion for 454 days. Moving on, we have our second tag team match, which is the Russians of Bolsheviks versus the Powers of Pain. Nikolai Volkov and Boris versus the Barbarian and the Warlord. This match is actually pretty good. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Good tag team match. I think it was as good as the first one on this card. Powers of Pain for the win. Then we move on to another interview segment. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with it. Bruce Pritchard as Brother Love, basically instigating Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Sleeper mode. Moving on, we go to the first championship match of the night. It's Honky Tonk Man making his way to the ring with manager Jimmy Hart, and his Elvis outfit and the guitar. Basically makes his way to the ring, does his little shuffle, Elvis shuffle, gets on the mic and basically says that he challenges anybody in the back that wants to shot at the Intercontinental Championship. 2 to 3 second delay, and all of a sudden the Ultimate Warrior's music goes on. Ultimate Warrior does what he does best, runs to the ring. He beats the Honky Tonk Man in 31 seconds, one of the fastest times title has changed hands during a pay per view during that time. Moving on, we have another singles match between Dino Bravo and Don Morocco. I really like this match. I gave it a 3 out of a 5, not because it was bad, because it was like brute strength versus brute strength, which is now in the wrestling world considered like really bad. Not because they're just not mobile, it's just the fact that it was just two big dudes. I need to go back and analyze it, so 3 out of 5. Moving on, we go to Sean Moody interviewing the guest referee for tonight's main event, Jesse the Body Ventura. Sean Moody's asking him for his thoughts. Jesse the Body Ventura basically says that he's going to call things on the middle. Sean Moody calls him out on a promo video that is shown in which the $1 Million Man tries to bribe Jesse the Body Ventura with a couple of hundreds. So he inserts it in his jacket. Jesse the Body Ventura gets defensive and basically gets in Sean Moody's face. And basically he just tells him he's going to call it down the middle. Moving on, we have our second championship match of the night. Champions Demolition defending the WWF Tag Team titles, accompanied to the ring by Mr. Fuji and Jimmy Hart, versus the Hart Foundation, Bret Hart, and Vo Neidhart. I give this match a 4. I thought it was really good. Both teams did really good. Demolition, for being the champions, did really good keeping up with the young talent of the Hart Foundation, of Bret Hart and Vo Neidhart. Very technical wrestlers, both of them. Again, 4 out of 5. Moving on, we have Mean Gene going backstage into the locker room, only to see the locker room thrashed by the Honky Tonk Man. He gets on the mic with Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man basically states that the WWF has some kind of form of conspiracy, and now allowing him to exceed the 454 days as champion. He wants a rematch and demands a rematch from the Ultimate Warrior. Moving on, we have another singles match between the Big Boss Man and Coco Beware. I give this match a 3, not because it was bad or anything. I really like this match. I just need to go back and analyze it more. Big Boss Man being a bigger dude, he's very mobile in the ring. Coco Beware I've never been a big fan of, not because he's a bad guy. It's just I always saw him as kind of very limited, but he did sell me on this missile drop kick that he did to the top to the Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man did a swinging neck breaker and for the win. And then later after the match, he grabbed his nightstick and he hit Coco Beware. Moving on, we have we go backstage and then see Sean Moody being surrounded by a bunch of superstars as the Ultimate Warrior celebrates his newly crowned Intercontinental Championship. Ultimate Warrior basically says that he's very excited. He will defend it anytime, anywhere. He did tell Honky Tonk Man that he will give him a rematch. Moving on, we have Hercules versus Jake the Snake Roberts. I give this match a 4 out of 5. I thought it was going to be one-sided. I was completely dumbfounded because it was not. I thought it was going to be brute strength versus tactical lack of, but I was completely wrong. Jake the Snake Roberts did really good. I do consider Jake the Snake Roberts to be in my top 50 wrestlers of all time. This guy is really good. He was really good on the mic. He was really good on the ring. Finally, the main event, which is the Mega Bucks. $1 Million Man with Virgil teaming up with the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, accompanied by the man, Bobby the Brain Heenan, versus the Mega Powers, a team of Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage, with lovely Elizabeth in the corner, with special guest referee Jesse the Body Ventura. I give this match a 5 out of 5. It was what it was, the main event. It was really good. People paid money to go see them because they were selling. And their chemistry, not only that, their chemistry in the ring was really good. It seemed like Macho Man and Hulk Hogan have been practicing for a long time, maybe wrestling. They had that chemistry. So did $1 Million Man and Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant looked kind of not as mobile as you would see him, but he did really good. 5 out of 5. Ended with Mrs. Elizabeth kind of distracting everybody, which we figured that's the start of it. How women were, idolized at that time or viewed as. But that's my review of SummerSlam 1988. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me rant about wrestling. It's been a long time coming. I do want to say that this is my privately owned DVDs. The copyrights of this DVD belong to the World Wrestling Entertainment. They're just strictly opinions by me. The copyrights belong to them. Um, this is going to be going forward my channel. Every Wednesday, I'll be doing a DVD review on a pay per view or a documentary. Um, Thank you for tuning in. Next week, I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to do sequential order or am I just going to do one and then review it and put it on. But I want to thank you for taking the time to view my segment, my channel. If there's anything you want to say, any comments, leave them below, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you so much. See you till next week.